Analysis of human physical variability, 10 exceptional figures. The analysis of human physical variability reveals exceptional cases, illustrating biological diversity and the formidable capacity for individual adaptation. This professional review focuses on the first 10 emblematic figures of this collection. These stories highlight inspiration and resilience in the face of unique physical conditions. Number 10, Mehmet Azurek, the longest nose in the world. The case of Mehmet Azurek, recognized for holding the world record for the longest nose, is an eloquent example of how a rare physical characteristic can be a source of pride rather than difficulty. His condition, documented as rhinophyma, manifests as a notable hypertrophy of nasal tissues, reaching an exceptional measurement of 8 centimeters. Rather than suffering the psychological or social impact of this singularity, Mr. Azurek chose to adopt a positive perspective, integrating this specificity into his identity. He transformed this morphological peculiarity into a distinctive trait, approaching life with humor and even claiming a superior olfactory advantage. His experience demonstrates an admirable approach to self-acceptance and resilience, offering an inspiring message on the importance of celebrating personal uniqueness instead of conforming to conventional aesthetic ideals. Acceptance of his unique physical appearance has allowed him to lead a fulfilling and positively oriented public life. Number 9, Devendra Sutar, the man with the most fingers and toes. Devendra Sutar, an individual whose genetic profile presents an anomaly known as polydactyly, is officially recognized for the exceptional number of his fingers and toes, totaling 28, with 7 appendages on each of his limbs. This physical configuration, while conferring a unique distinction, introduces significant practical challenges in daily life, notably obvious constraints related to clothing and the execution of standard manual tasks. Despite these logistical obstacles, Mr. Sutar has demonstrated remarkable adaptability and ingenuity, managing to excel in the demanding field of carpentry. His journey is a powerful testament to professional and personal resilience. He consciously chose to perceive his polydactyly not as a handicap, but rather as a unique asset, a source of pride, and a distinctive trait that inspires respect and admiration within his community. His positive attitude toward this difference illustrates the strength of the human spirit in transcending physical limitations. Number 8, Joseph Williams, born without a jaw. The case of Joseph Williams is a poignant case study of extreme resilience in the face of a severe congenital malformation, mandibular agenesia. This absence of a jaw created fundamental and immediate difficulties concerning primary vital functions such as swallowing, respiration, and phonation. Confronted with a social and medical environment initially unprepared for such complexity, Mr. Williams showed exceptional determination in developing alternative communication strategies. Notably, he mastered sign language, establishing bridges of communication despite his physical impossibility to speak traditionally. His categorical refusal to let his condition define the course of his existence is an exemplary manifestation of inner strength. Mr. Williams embodies the idea that physical barriers, even the most fundamental ones, can be bypassed or overcome by indomitable will. His story is a beacon of hope, highlighting that human potential and the capacity for social interaction are not limited by anatomical constraints. Number 7, Maugani Gera, lymphedema and modeling. Maugani Gera has been confronted since birth with lymphedema, a chronic pathology characterized by significant and asymmetrical swelling, significantly affecting one of her legs. This medical condition generated not only inherent physical challenges, mobility, discomfort, but also an emotional and social burden linked to external perceptions and judgments. Implementing an act of courage and self-affirmation, Ms. Gera made the decisive choice to fully embrace her physique. Her engagement in the modeling industry is a significant socio-cultural step aimed at deconstructing and expanding traditionally restrictive beauty standards. By using her platform to represent body diversity, she has become an emblematic figure of self-confidence and the body positivity movement. Her journey forcefully demonstrates that the acceptance of uniqueness and the celebration of physical differences are powerful acts. Maugani Getter's choice is a bold manifesto proving that true beauty lies in authenticity and inclusion, inspiring countless people to embrace their own bodies without reservation. Number 6. Francisco Domingo Joaquim, the world's widest mouth. Francisco Domingo Joaquim distinguished himself through an exceptional anatomical capacity, holding the record for the largest mouth opening, reaching a staggering extension of 17 centimeters. This hyperextensibility, which defies habitual physiological limits, is potentially correlated with a connective tissue disorder, such as Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a condition that confers abnormal elasticity to joints and soft tissues. Rather than confining this specificity to a simple medical fact, Mr. Joaquim transformed it into an artistic performance and a recognized entertainment tool. His demonstrations, such as inserting a standard beverage can into his oral cavity, not only attracted international attention, but also served as a platform for affirming his individuality. His success illustrates the transformation of a rare biological peculiarity into an exploitable talent, highlighting how unusual physical characteristics can be positively celebrated. Mr. Joaquim's trajectory offers a perspective on self-acceptance and the constructive use of differences. Number 5. Radhakant Bajpai, the longest ear hair. Radhakant Bajpai has acquired global recognition thanks to the exceptional length of his ear hair, a physical characteristic that he has meticulously cultivated and maintained over a period exceeding 3 decades, reaching more than 25 centimeters. This practice, which resembles a sustained personal commitment, transformed this hair trait into a central element of his identity and a source of great pride. Contrary to a society where facial or body hair can be subject to strict aesthetic standards, Mr. Bajpai has displayed unwavering confidence in his unique appearance. He even perceives this specificity as an emblem of good fortune, reaffirming the positive character he attributes to his difference. His story is revealing of the subjectivity of beauty and the way in which individuals can choose to value traits that fall outside the ordinary. By cultivating his individuality with such constancy, Mr. Bajpai demonstrates that the feeling of personal pride can transform a biological singularity into a symbol of distinctive and respected identity. Number 4. Godfrey Baguma, facial deformities and artistic career. Godfrey Baguma, confronted with extreme facial deformities due to a rare and unidentified disease, represents an exemplary case of the victory of the spirit over physical and social adversity. Having had to face ridicule and isolation, he made the bold decision to channel his unique experience into a productive and public path. By participating in and winning a contest for the title of the ugliest man in his country, Uganda, Mr. Baguma strategically used this notoriety to launch a prosperous career in the field of music and entertainment. Known by the name Sababi, his undeniable charisma and eloquent musical performances quickly eclipsed his physical appearance. He has become an inspiring figure who proves that talent, kindness, and determination are qualities that transcend conventional aesthetics. His professional success and the fact that he was able to start a family bear witness to his resilience and his ability to transform a stigma into a platform for positive influence. Number 3. Michel Ruffinelli, the world's widest hips. Michel Ruffinelli is recognized for the extraordinary circumference of her hips, a characteristic that positions her as an emblematic model of body diversity in a context where aesthetic standards often favor a thin and uniform silhouette. Her approach is a public commitment in favor of body positivity and self-confidence. Rather than seeking to conform to unrealistic and potentially harmful ideals, Ms. Ruffinelli proudly displays her curves as a model and activist. Her role is essential in challenging stereotyped canons of beauty and in affirming that all body shapes deserve respect and visibility. The message she conveys is particularly powerful for those struggling with body image, highlighting that self-esteem should not be conditioned by size or shape. Through her engagement, Michael Ruffinelli eloquently illustrates that authentic beauty flows from self-acceptance and the ability to be truly comfortable in one's own skin, regardless of external judgments. Number 2. Abul Bajandar, the tree man of Bangladesh. Abul Bajandar is universally known by the appellation tree man because of epidermodysplasia verruciforme, an extremely rare and debilitating skin disease. This condition causes the growth of enormous wart-like lesions resembling tree bark, mainly on his extremities. The impact of this pathology is profound, rendering daily life activities, even the most basic ones like feeding oneself or caring for one's family, almost impossible to perform independently. His case necessitated complex and repeated surgical intervention. Mr. Bajandar's journey is marked by a constant struggle against recurrences of the disease, a situation that illustrates human perseverance in the face of chronic and painful medical challenges. The treatment process involves delicate multi-stage operations to remove excess tissue, an exhausting process often punctuated by frustrating relapses that sap the hope for a complete and definitive cure. His media coverage served to highlight rare tropical diseases and the need for specialized medical support in resource-limited regions. Despite the physical and emotional exhaustion generated by these cycles of treatment and relapse, he has maintained an unswerving quest to regain a normal quality of life. His story is a striking testimony to endurance and persistent hope in the midst of implacable medical adversity. Number 1. Zion Clark, caudal regression syndrome and athleticism. Zion Clark was born with caudal regression syndrome, a rare congenital anomaly that severely affected the development of his lower body. Despite the initial challenges linked to his condition and a difficult journey within the child protection system, Mr. Clark discovered a vocation and an outlet in wrestling, a discipline where he quickly excelled thanks to superior upper body strength and mental determination beyond the ordinary. He has transcended his physical limitations, becoming a high-level athlete and setting several Guinness World Records, including the fastest 20-meter walk on hands. His personal motto, "No excuses," has become a life principle that propels him not only in his athletic exploits, but also in his role as a motivational speaker. His intensive training regimen and the discipline required to excel in a combat sport demand physical and mental prowess that surpasses many able-bodied athletes, demonstrating exceptional body mastery. By using his notoriety, he has succeeded in establishing an international platform, encouraging inclusivity in sport and inspiring millions of people to concentrate on their abilities rather than their lackings. Zion Clark's story is a powerful symbol of the human spirit's capacity to break free from physical constraints. It demonstrates that determination and hard work can transform a limitation into a source of power and global inspiration. Number 11. Moment of unexpected cases. During an obscure tour through deep Africa, a streamer lifted the veil on rare figures that the world often ignores. In a remote village, he met Amaya Boku, recognized by her people as the woman born with a hook of the chin, a symbol of a respected singularity. After several days of visits, another encounter shook the team. A man with a nose of staggering length. Silence fell, then curiosity took over. They went so far as to measure him to verify the reality. His name never entered the annals, but his case remains one of the most unexpected, reminding us that the continent still holds deeply buried human secrets. These Tensic analyses detail the variety of human physical expressions. Each journey, marked by resilience, adaptation, and self-affirmation, illustrates a remarkable inner strength. These singular figures prove that the true measure of potential resides in the spirit and not in conformation to established norms.